Hi Gemini, this is going to be a general reading for your sign between the 13th and the 19th of October. Let's begin. So the current energy you're embodying at this time is you're deciding to live life in a more blissful way. The way you're feeling life, experiencing life is more like a bliss at this time. You're like in this sort of divine love with yourself and with the universe. You're like almost like blissed out in a way where you've decided to be one with nature and one with the universe, almost like you're not fighting what's happening to you. You're kind of riding the wave of what you're going through, and you're kind of appreciating your life, even though there might be waves coming in. I'm hearing that song by I think it's Mr. Probs, wave after wave I keep drowning. Like this, rather than you drowning, you're surfing the waves that are coming your way. You're deciding to be one with one with the universe. Like you're moving in like unison. It's like I'm seeing when a horse is trotting. I don't know if you know this or not, but like when a horse is trotting, you gotta like be in the same motion as the horse. Otherwise, you end up with a really injured bum. And it's kind of like you're moving with that motion, like you're riding the wave almost. And it's you're being in very you're harmonious with like what's happening, and this is allowing you to have this sort of bliss of like really appreciating what you're going through right now. It doesn't feel easy at all what you're going through. It doesn't feel very pleasant either, but you're deciding not to fight it anymore. You're deciding to just go along with what's happening in your life, because it's opening up doors for you. It's opening up, like it's broadening your horizon. The sort of love that you have for yourself, for the universe, like this love that you have for life, like it's a choice, not again, but like it's a choice that you're making to be this way, and it's allowing for it's like you're opening up the doors for your dream life here. Like you've already opened the doors for your dream life. It's like you're kind of just riding that initial wave, and you're letting those waves carry you to that land within this new dream of yours, this dream life. Like you've already begun this dream life, but it's like you're on the waters here trying to get to that point. Yeah, you're on the waters trying to get to that point where you embark on the land, and you're very confident about this. Like you see a lot of progress as you're moving forward. You see a lot of progress within yourself of what you're doing, and how you're moving forward. Like you've gone to the real depth within yourself to understand who you are, understand your power, and you're really in this position of like really being confident, but being planning for your future. You're making a lot of discoveries as you're riding these waves. These waves are all representative of something different, a different aspect that you can learn from, and you're understanding that not every situation is a bad. Even the bad situations you can learn something from. Like you're not choosing to have a narrow mind about your path forward. You're choosing to have an open mind about you moving forwards. You're no longer stopping yourself from living the true life that you want to. You're like, things are not happening to me; they're happening for me. Like these waves, they're not they're not here to destroy me. They're here for me to surf on. and you're surfing them successfully, one after the other, one after the other, and you kind of hear like skipping and dancing. This is you inside, like internally, like you're skipping and dancing, and this is you on the external, like, oh my god, this is like glorious, almost like, you know. It's like you're not, it's like you've had a big perspective change, like you're no longer looking at things again not happening to you but happening for you. And you're going on massive release here, massive release of stagnant energy, massive release of things that no longer serve you, that you're really letting go of. And these things, you're being intuitively led here to let them go. This is things that are really embedded within your subconscious mind, things that are not yours, that but you were programmed to be by your society growing up. So from the ages of 0 to 9, the subconscious mind is very easily moldable, and you don't have a really control because you don't know what's going on because you're a child, obviously. So when you were between those ages, your mind was really molded to be a certain way, and this is, you know, these waves are almost representative of washing away, breaking away, like the false narrative that is you. And it's a massive ending here. Not just one, but I'm seeing like each of these waves is representative of an ending. Each wave that you're surfing is a representative of an ending, and it's all happening at once between before this week begins. Like this is the energy you're currently embodying, and these things that have really been embodied were from your family, like that molded your subconscious, where your family, people that influenced you in the past. When you were in a place of innocence, when you were, you know, really, yeah, very innocent, and when you were young. And you're really letting, and these things are really embedded within your subconscious. You have awareness about why this has happened to you, and what this is exactly. And this is your intuition telling you basically that these waves are for your benefit, that you need to ride these waves, because it's helping you unlock this sort of temple within you. This is where you're being led. Like this temple within you is like your seat of power, where you're able to go to at any time. Now you've already unlocked this. And what you're moving towards is this sort of land in this dream of yours, this fairy tale life of yours. You've begun it already. When did you begin? It's been a few months of you entering this fairy tale life. It's like it's like a world, and you had to enter by the water, and you've been in the deep end of the water, and then you've been moving shallow and shallow, and now, you know, as you've been getting shallow and shallower, you know, there's more and more waves, and that's what I'm seeing, that the waves are like leading you up to the coast of this land of your dream life, basically, where things are tangible, where things you can build upon. But you had to get there first, basically. And the water almost here is almost representative of a barrier. So you've really crossed this barrier gotten on. You know, you're crossing these barriers. You're destroying these barriers. To be honest with you, you're eliminating them in a very powerful way. Like you're really, really releasing a lot, letting go of a lot of things that have had a control over you, things that have, you know, put, you know, like the structure in your subconscious mind. These you know, your family, past influences, things that have really had a hold on you. Like, you know, they've created a subconscious structure within you. Like your subconscious has followed a structure, followed a set rules, basically, of like, you know, don't touch the fire, basically, like, but the fire wasn't a real fire, but you were made to like not go near it, basically. Like that's what your subconscious programming here is to basically stop you from really being free. Is a form of control to stop you really stepping into your own authority, being the own authority within your life, because you're very powerful, and you're eliminating like this sort of false authority within your life of these people that have had an influence on you, your family, your past, people that have influenced you in the past. They've taken advantage of your innocence, and they knew you were powerful. They knew you were someone to be reckoned with, even as a kid. And this is why they did this to you. They molded your subconscious and they were projecting onto you their problems, their fears, their insecurities, because you made them very insecure. Because the way you carried yourself as a child, you made these people insecure, and they wanted to sort of control you because they felt like you needed to be controlled. You needed to be taught the same lessons they were taught, basically. It's like I see you like enjoying riding these waves. You're like one eliminated, and these are subconscious beliefs. You're like one fake or subconscious belief eliminated, another subconscious belief eliminated. You're like full on riding the waves. You're like I see you just like kind of like embodying it, enjoying it, like you're riding the wave. Like, and you're doing it very successfully, as might add. At the beginning of the week, you're really understanding how much strength you had through these situations. You've kept your purity through all of this. You're no longer afraid of your fears. You're no longer afraid of calming the beast within you. It's like there's a beast within you that wants to come out, and you're like, you're no longer afraid of it. You're no longer afraid of talking to you, that side of you that scares you. You're no longer hiding that side of you that scares you. You're embodying that side that scares you into one. You're understanding that is you and you is that. You're one. You're not separate entities here. You're one being. You're very pure in how you're dealing with this situation. You're realizing you have so much inner strength. You have so much resilience. So much calm. Like, you're very calm now, and this energy within you is very calm. Like, it doesn't want to attack you. It's your own energy. It doesn't like you, but you're afraid of it. You have been very afraid of it, but you're coming into unison with this energy of yours between Monday and Wednesday, and it's opening up some sort of abundance for you, some sort of wealth. It's opening up this door that you can go through, and this is within your life, like within your. It's like you're unlocking something. You're unlocking something massive for you by doing this. Like, you're able to go through this yellow brick road here to get to your path, and this is an opportunity being presented to you. Some sort of opportunity is being presented to you that's very abundant. It's an opportunity or a gift coming in for you that's going to make you feel very abundant, very wealthy, as you embrace this side of yours, this more feral side of yours, is what I'm getting here. It's kind of the one that scares not just you but other people as well. You're no longer putting it on the back burner. You're no longer deciding to hide it away from the world. You're deciding to embody that, because that is who you are. And this is what is opening up this gift or opportunity for you. This is what's, like, you see, like the shrubbery here, this is like where you've been, and it's like magically this doorway appears for you. It's like a portal. Yeah, it's a portal, and if you can look behind it, it leads to your path, basically. So it's kind of like you're in the water and you're still in this barrier, but you're finding the way out of the barrier, basically. Yeah. Between Wednesday and Friday, as you're in this energy, you're like in this sort of state of really asking questions, daydreaming. Like, is this really real? Like, the way I feel right now, is it real, or am I daydreaming? Like, is it like, am I living a dream? Like, or is this real? Because you're stepping more and more into like your fairy tale life, your purpose. You're moving way more towards your purpose, and you feel it, and you're really questioning, is this real, if this is fake? Like, this, whatever this is going to be very big for you. And you're like, is this like, is my life a dream? Yeah, is my life a dream? And what you don't realize is that it's kind of you've brought this situation about through your own by tapping into your spirituality. In like, up until this point, you've been really spiritual for the last how long? A few years, a lot of years. You've been spiritual, but you've really been unlocking your psychic gifts. 6 years. You've been unlocking your psychic gifts for 6 years. You've been a slow learner, but you finally learned, and you've really unlocked your psychic gifts here. But you can't believe what's happening in your life. You can't believe what's happening in your life, because you're like, pinch me, is it real? Like, it is real, and you're stepping more into your purpose. You're finding peace within, and you're understanding that you are on your path. You've come to this point where you're stepping out of the water now. You're really stepping out of the water here. So that's what I was seeing. Like you're stepping out of the water, and you're actually moving on your path towards, the sun, the happiness over there. You're really moving towards your happiness. Um, Again, you're not like gleeful, like like da 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 da, like not like that, but like you're moderating your energy as you're moving forwards. Like you're really tapped into your spirituality. You're really tapped into your intuition. You're really tapped into what's guiding you, and your spiritual guides are guiding you here. You are moving forwards here in a very powerful way. Um, and you're very balanced. Yeah, you're moderating yourself as you move forward, and you're very balanced as you do so. So this is a confirmation that this reading is for you. Like you're really moving forwards in a very profound, really profound way. Like you're at the beginning of this path here. You're at the beginning of this path that you desired to be at for a very long time. And this is the path of your purpose, why you were here, why you've come into this life that you are currently living. You're finally here this week. Or finally there, should I say. You're finally there, Gemini. Um, Between Friday and Sunday, you're in this energy of, again, you're at the beginning, you're still at the beginning of this path. So it's very interesting that both of them are showing me at the beginning of the path, whether it's night and day. You're at the beginning of this path. You're really, the way is being illuminated for you to move forwards at this time. There's no more illusions in your life. There's no more anxiety. You're still in this sort of, is my life real? You're still in this daydream. You're like, not daydream, but you're like, is my life real, or am I dreaming type of energy? Like you're finding a lot of fulfillment and a lot of love for yourself. You're being very much so purified. It's like the fertility is off the chart, and this is spiritually speaking of like what's possible for you moving forwards. Like it's like your wildest dreams are gonna come true. You have the energy to make it come true, and spirit wants it for you to come true because you're a winner. Like that's a cup that's been presented to you because you deserve it at this time. I feel like your life's not been very easy. Life's been quite difficult, and you've had to really struggle to survive, but you have survived, and that's the important thing. And it's like this cup is almost like your flowers that you're receiving from spirit. You're being balanced spiritually here and physically as you're moving forwards. It's like your energy is upgrading, but as you're upgrading, your physical needs to upgrade, and that's what's happening. And that's why you're like, is it real? Am I dreaming? Pinch me, someone. This energy is kind of putting you in a state of really being caring and compassionate towards yourself, showing yourself a lot of loving feelings and kindness for what you've been through. Like you haven't been through an easy life. You've been through a very tough life where that's really challenged you, really had a lot of chaos and opposition, people opposing you, conflicts, disagreements, for no reason just but other than to pull you down, just because people didn't want you to be who you are, to step into this energy that you're stepping into here between Friday and Sunday. They didn't want you to be this person. Basically, a lot of people have tried to stop you from becoming this person who you're always meant to become. They've tried to delay you left, right, center. Again, family, past influence. A lot of people have come into your life just jealous of your energy, jealous of who you are. Basically, they try to copy you. They try to destiny swap with you. But you can never destiny swap with anyone, really, to be honest. And they certainly couldn't do it with you because they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle being you. It was too much for them. They ended up with like mental problems and stuff like this. They can't do it. They've fallen off, basically, is what I'm seeing. These people that try to emulate you. And again, it's family as well. I'm seeing family here, friends, colleagues, co-workers, people in your college, school, university. Like you were an oddball, like very odd, but you knew you were special in a good way. Like the opposite sex or whatever sex, both sexes were, or whatever sex is, there's a big spectrum. Wherever your sex is, a lot of people are attracted to you. Whatever their sexes were, they were attracted to you. A lot of people have been attracted to you in your life. There's a confirmation that this reading is for you. like a lot of people have wanted you for themselves, and then when they realized they couldn't have you because you didn't like them, they tried to oppose you and try to cause conflict and, you know, arguments and problems in your life, try to make you feel worried, make you cry, basically make you feel like a loss, like they were something good, and you know, you ruined something that could have been really good, and it's your fault, basically. You know, you deserve to be lonely, so they try to create problems in your life. And this is what you're finally, congratulations, I want to say, long time coming. You deserve this, congratulations, because it's been hard. I feel your emotions. It's been hard work. You didn't think you'd survive, did you? You chose. You really had to choose from a place of love. Chose to be different, and you did that with a lot of conviction. You didn't do it like with a light heart. You did it with a heavy heart. That I don't want to live unless I live my truth. Like, and even if everybody is against me, I'm going to live what feels true to me. So congratulations for you for that. It's well deserved. You know, it hasn't been easy your road. It hasn't been easy being you. A lot of people, they wanted to be you, and you had like all the problems. Like I'm feeling like you had all the problems in the world. You had so many disadvantages, so many setbacks compared to a normal person, and you wondered a lot of the time. I see you cried a lot, and you wondered a lot of the time why your life couldn't be as easy as other people's lives, and why, you know, people that were stupid and people that were less and people that were fake were moving ahead and like being successful, and you like being honest and being as you know how powerful you are, and you are like, why am I not seeing growth in my life? Why am I left behind? Oh, I feel it very deep in your heart. Like your energy is very your heart's very, it's been hurt a lot. Like you've trusted a lot of people and they've hurt you, and it's like you're at this point where your heart's very numb. It's open to only you now. It's closed off to everybody. You won't allow anybody in except for yourself. You no longer, you have like strong boundaries, and it's very good that you do. But like there's a deep pain within your heart that you don't want people in your life like that are like that. You don't want to be around people that are like that. Like you've been through a lot. But you're finally there. You're finally there this week, where you want to go, where you wanted to be for a very, very long time. Letting go of the disappointments, letting go of the abandonments. You know, you're there. You're like, pinch me. Is this real? Like, you know, what is this? What is this life? Like, why is it now after all this time that I'm going through this situation? You're coming into massive unity, balance within yourself. Like you're really becoming harmonious within yourself, really being nurtured. Your energy is being nurtured by the universe, by spirits around you. You have gods and goddesses watching you that are very much so nurturing you at this time. Your energy is upgrading in a very powerful and massive way. You're tapping into your own abundance, your own nature. There's a confirmation. You're tapping into your own nature very powerfully at this time, because your nature is very abundant. It provides you with what you need to move forward, and it provides you to allow it allows you to not manifest, but allow, what should I say? It's like it's really allowing you to. So your own nature is very abundant, but you've had difficulties connecting to it. And you're in this place where you're becoming very harmonious. So you're in this position where finally, like after a long time, like you've healed so much of yourself. I'm seeing that you've been on a massive healing journey for years, and you're at this point finally where like, you know, your dreams are coming true. Basically, like you're feeling very fulfilled. You're feeling very fulfilled this week. Between Friday and Sunday, you're feeling very blessed and content with your life. Like you're feeling very abundant. You're recuperating. You know, you're not just recuperating your energy from fatigue, anxiety. You're very anxious now, aren't you? Like you've been through so much that it gives you a lot of anxiety, and you feel very fatigued with life in general. Like you keep taking punches to the chin, and you keep moving along. You don't stop. You keep moving, and like you're at this point now where you're very much so in this position where your dreams are coming true. And this is between Friday and Sunday, all of this energy of like you tapping into your nature and seeing your dreams are all coming true. You're recuperating yourself very massively, contemplating what your next moves are, and you're really transitioning from where you are at this current moment in time to something much greater than you can envision. You're in your dream life here. You're like, you're actually in your dream life here. You don't realize it. You're going to realize it at the end of this week, that you're in your dream life, moving forwards, transitioning, and releasing the fake versions of you that have almost like a shell of them that are still within you. Like you've healed so much that they no longer exist. It's just a shell, and the only way that they can be removed is when your external world is changed, basically. And that's what's happening here this week. Your external world is changing massively, massively, massively. And you're like, pinch me, is it real? Like, this is what's happening for you. It's incredible. Massive growth. You're seeing a lot of personal growth in all factors: love for yourself, money, and just you in general. You're growing up so much, and you're feeling it in your heart as well, which is fantastic. It's like you have like this feeling in your heart where you're like, you've never felt this before. You've never felt this kind of way before, of like being successful. Like you've always had to really work your ass off, and like things are just happening for you, and you're not used to it, and you're feeling it very deeply in your heart. So your outcome here for this week is showing me that you're gaining a lot of enlightenment about your life in general. Why you went through what you went through, and you're understanding that you weren't stagnant. You just had to go through lessons, and as you were going through things, you had to surrender control in order for you to level up. It was hard for you to surrender control because you didn't have much, so that little bit you had, you grabbed onto, and you tried to make it yours as much as you could. But you had to learn, like you had to surrender situations and just learn from them and move on and learn and move on, basically. And you're understanding this now. You're gaining enlightenment. You're gaining new perspectives about why your life has felt like a long pause, why things have always stayed the same for you, why you have to spend all that time and energy in doing all the things that you have and taking punches to the chin. Like, why? You're really understanding that, and you're having a massive breakthrough here, really massive breakthrough here, that's taking you away from poverty, that's taking you away from feeling isolated, feeling financially at a loss. And this is just not financial, this is in everything: love, money, and yourself. Like you're being moved away from this sort of poverty and love, poverty and finances, poverty and self, feeling isolated from all of those things, feeling worried about your future, like feeling worried about your present. You're moving away from all of that, and this is what you're moving towards. This is your outcome. These are your outcomes. You're moving towards luxury, abundance, independence, and pleasure. You're going to be living life with a lot of pleasure. Whatever this gift, this opportunity that's coming in for you. I'm hearing a gift. It's a gift. I don't know what kind of. You might be winning the lottery. So play the lottery. It's coming in for you very strongly this week. Yeah, I'm hearing lottery. Lottery. Play the lottery. Whoever you are, Gemini, if this is reading is resonating with you, play the lottery this week. I'm seeing some kind of yellow lottery that is going to give you, the game is yellow, basically. The game is yellow, and it's going to give you what you want. You're going to be abundant, wealthy, being able to enjoy luxuries by the end of this week. you know, feeling pleasure, a lot of pleasure, and enjoying pleasures. Moving forward, that's what you're going to be embodying. You're going to be living life very pleasurably, and this is your outcome. It's very fantastic. You don't have to worry about what's happening, where you're going. Just know you're being led. Just be calm. Show yourself compassion, caring, and compassion. Mostly compassion. Show yourself a lot of compassion. You've been through hell, Gemini, Libra. I was going to say Libra. Maybe you got Libra in your chart. You should watch maybe the Libra reading for this week. But Gemini, like, you're very. Show yourself a lot of compassion. Show yourself a lot of love. Be calm. Be as calm as you can with your emotions. And bring balance within yourself. You deserve compassion for yourself. You've been through hell. You really have, and your dream life, you're at the beginning of your dream life. You have no idea how profound this is. I mean, you're gonna win the lottery this week here. Yep, you're winning I keep seeing lottery balls, like lottery numbers. I'm seeing everything to do with lottery. Like, you're gonna be this is a gift, and this comes from you embracing this small wild side of yours, embracing it, not being shy of it, embracing it, talking to it, like, you know, embracing it, not shunning it away and saying, oh, that's a bad thing, I shouldn't be like that. You know, realizing that that is you and you is that, basically. If that makes sense. I'm sure it does. Your challenges for this week, you have 3 challenges here. So the challenges are going to present themselves in one way or another, where physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I will say this off the bat. Depending on how you carry yourself, they might not affect you at all. You might not notice them. Again, depending on how you carry yourself, that's how they're going to affect you. But I will also say this off the bat, is that just be wary, because your outcome is here showing me something different, right? That you're going to be not different, but your outcome here is a good outcome, that you're deciding to do something else. But these challenges, I pull them out anyway, so you're aware of what negative things are affecting you this week, basically. So one of them is basically, again, having being showing yourself compassion. Your life might be looking at, your life is looking a bit crazy at this time. You can't make sense of where you're going and where you've been at. It's like you're in the middle, you're still in the waters, and you can't tell what's in front of you and what's behind you. You can't tell which way you're going. Like, you don't know what's going on. Like, you're just being swept along, and you don't know if you're moving forwards or backwards, left or right. Just trust that you are being led in the right direction. This is a challenge here for you, that you're not showing yourself compassion, you're not bringing in a balance, that you're not being calm with what is going on for you, what is going on for you. I was going to say what is going on in your life, but what is going on for you. You're being shifted. Your enemies are being shifted away from you, I'd imagine. Your enemies are being shifted away from you. This is why you're in the water like this, so your blessing can come in for you. Another one of your challenges here is that your dreams are not going to come true, that you're not going to be financially happy, that you're not going to be materially happy, that you're not going to be fulfilled ever, that you're not going to be content with your life. Again, it's a challenge here. So it's quite interesting that your challenges here are what is come up in the reading. You had the 9 of Cups as well as the King of Cups here. And it's kind of like, you might be doubting what is coming in for you, basically. Don't doubt your path and where you're being led. Again, I'm seeing you in the water. You don't know which way you're going. But have trust that you are being led by Spirit here. And you are being protected by Spirit here. No harm is coming to you at this time. And another one of your challenges here is that you're not being nurtured. You feel like your life is stagnant, that your life is, not going anywhere. Things have just, gone from bad to worse. There's a reason why it's going from bad to worse. It's like you're being catapulted forward, like you're coming back and then you're being catapulted. That's what's going on here. Like, you've been wondering when you're going to move forward. That's what is happening now during this week. You're being really catapulted forward this week with this massive win. This massive gift that's really gonna be more than you can imagine, more than you can deal with at this time. Like, what am I gonna do with all this money? There's only so much I can think of. But you're really being catapulted at this time forwards, Gemini, and you're really going to basically live the life of your dreams. I mean, you're already in your dream life, your fairy tale life. You just haven't gotten to the shore. But between Wednesday and Friday, you will be at the shore. So it's something that you need to realize. Nothing in your life is barren. Everything, you are being nurtured, and you will be very prosperous. Don't doubt your journey. Don't doubt what is coming in for you. Because it's looking very fantastic. Like your life is gonna, you're going from this energy, but by the end of this week, you're going from this energy. At the end of this week, you're going from this energy to this energy, literally to that, which is a massive upgrade, massive upgrade from feeling poverty, feeling isolated, feeling worried, feeling stressed out by life, to living life with pleasure. Enjoying pleasure, living life luxuriously, being independent, financially independent, emotionally independent, and being very abundant, and embracing this abundance, embracing your nature, So I'm going to leave you a reading here. If you did like the reading, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, my website is down in the description. Other than that, have a fantastic week, and I shall see you soon.